Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
And this is now today's
It is
lineup.
a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Maguire. Ahmad. Looking for the runner. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference? Hoyland! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bassi clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Robinson picks it up out wide. Rodrigo Muniz. That's good running with the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rodrigo Muniz is flagged offside. Shaw. Good play on the left-hand side here. Casemiro. Maguire. And De Ligt. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Robinson. Iwobi. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Mount. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mount. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Shaw looking to hit the byline. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
After 18 minutes is Number 15.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Anderson. That'll be a throw. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. No, that's been intercepted, and that is a little undercooked. Ahmad, Diallo making good progress on the right-hand side. Fulham are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Iwobi. Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Casemiro. That's Mount. And he's forced to go back. Maguire. And it's Casemiro. And here's Højlund. Ahmad. Oh, good spread. He's picked... Has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Mazraoui really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. You can run onto that.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Robinson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Robinson. Robinson puts his foot on the gas. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? And that has been cleared. 5 minutes till the break. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Casemiro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Casemiro does well to get it back. That's a nicely measured pass. He might be in. Can he finish? Andreas Pereira. Now Castagna. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Iwobi. Robinson. Lukic. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Iwobi. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. Ahmad. Now it's Mount. Robinson. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Iwobi. Lukic. Looks to the other side. To Sessegnon. Manchester United just about have their nose... Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ahmad! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ahmad clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. That's a decent clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. There's no flag. He's had a hit! Berger. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Oh,
good read.
96,628.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Castagna. Lukic. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Mazraoui tries making a foray down the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hoyland. Number 7, Mason Mount. Coming on the field, number 11, Zirkzee. Number 17,
Andreas Pereira.
Bonacho. Substitution
Robinson.
in progress.
Now it's Andreas Pereira. Diallo in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next... Bruno Fernandes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Castagna. And he's there to belt it away. Works it forward. Mazraoui. Mazraoui hurtling down that right flank. Oh, that was vital.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Casemiro. Coming on to replace him is number 25,
Smith Rowe.
Ugarte. Substitution.
Nelson. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a quick one.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Big chance! Mazraoui gets it away. Now it's Willian. Now, who's going to be first to this? Willian showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is
Robinson.
number 37.
Decent progress down the left. Played out to the left flank. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he put it away? Lukic. Menu is the guilty party there. Reed. Robinson. Rodrigo Muniz. De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Anderson.
There will be 5 minutes added
Castagna.
time.
Nelson. Muscular approach does pay off here. Garnacho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
No, he didn't quite beat it right. Nelson. Now Reed. Castagna. Now Anderson. Robinson. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
I'm
And
afraid
it will
to
be
tell you
decided
that
by
we're
the
expecting
melodrama
traffic to be
of
heavy after the
penalties.
final whistle today.
So the ball is placed on the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Willian is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Big character, big moment, big save. Zixi is second man up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And he puts it away.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Garnacho is the third man to step forward.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The third man in the queue. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lukic comes up, their fourth taker. 3 each. Menu is the fifth volunteer.
Yeah, it's a guessing game line for the keeper, and he gets wrong.
The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiseration, heartbreak.